Alright guys, welcome to Wellcamp Motorfest. We got an absolute shit ton of tough cars lined up today, plenty of action. We're just about to get underway here and I'm so excited, man. Alright, we've got a fresh pad, it's just been surfaced. Cars are lined up to kick this show off, so let's go! Anticipation. Those idles, man. Oh my god. We got indecent to the pad now. We got a little monster, a little VW Beetle with a giant engine. Next up we got two wild wrap and that blown LS. Hectic. Another blown LS. Very tough car. We've also got three motorbike studs. CC studs. One of these bike riders all the way to France. Right? These guys are normally out at Movie World. Stunt riding out there. They've come out here today to put on a bit of a show. So we're going to kick things off here momentarily. The boys are just getting set up. I'll be doing that stuff by accident, you know what I mean? Absolutely unreal. Have a go at that. Oh, a little bit of a hiccup there. But he's getting into the groove of it. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're going to be seeing more of these guys today, so don't get on to get freshly surfaced pad. I don't know about you guys, but that was freaking exciting. And that's got me pumped. Today we're obviously starting off with the qualifying. We've got the V6 class, we've got the sportsman class, and then we've got the qualifying. So we're going to have a lunch break around about midday. Good chance to go down, check out stands and trade stalls. We've got heaps of food fans, we've got coffee, there's smoothies. We've got the Octane apparel tent just to on the right hand side of the pad next to the big pavilion. Now those guys do have earplugs down there for sale. They got earmuffs for kids. If you haven't brought your own, they do have those for sale. They've got sunscreen as well. Get a free couple of pumps of sunscreen because let me tell you, the sun bites out here. I know from experience. And I thought the lobster. Tell you what, I'm excited to see these CC stunts, boys. They're getting into it. This is bloody awesome. We have had the pad resurfaced, right? So they've actually ground the top surface of the entire pad. And we actually looked at it yesterday, and the problem is it can go too smooth, or in the case of how it was before it was ground, it was too rough. And I honestly think after looking at it, walking around like yesterday, they absolutely nailed it. It's right in the middle of being able to grip on the tyre and actually, provide some friction there without it being a polished surface, alright? There's nothing worse than a polished surface and you're out there for 3.5 minutes trying to pump a set of tyres. Nothing worse. This thing is absolutely pumping out the smoke for a V6 entrant. Obviously, working with a little bit less rear wheel horsepower than some of our V8s are obviously the pros. Quantity of smoke, instant smoke, constant smoke, and volume of smoke. Going to be clear about smoke-related judging criteria that the judges are going to be looking for. And you've obviously got pad use. You can see the pad is not a perfect square either. We've got that light tower in the middle, which does provide a little bit of an obstacle. It makes it a bit more interesting as you go throughout the day. Oh, there we go. 75 pound in those bad boys for sure. The old rear bar buster 5000. Give it up for our first V6 entrant, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure he's going to be pretty happy with that qualifying skid. Did get stuck in that far corner a little bit. I think he smoked himself out a bit. Queensland and also to guys over in the States, shipping these coloured tyres out there. They really do look awesome. Now this is some really good pad use. It's all about car control. getting into the corners. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely nailed it. Not as easy as that looks, ladies and comes that rear bar. Get in the rim bar, let's go, get up it. Hold on. Let's hear it. He's got to be happy with that, ladies and gentlemen. Clean it up after themselves and everything. That's what we like to see. Put your hands together. You see him playing around with the gears a bit? Just seeing what the pad's going to take, what the car's going to accept. You need to make the most of it. You need to get those revs up there, but you also want the wheel speed for the smoke. And then you run into limits, you know, if the pad's a bit sticky, you know. There it is. We're getting a bit of a quantity of smoke here. These tires off pretty quick. Definitely had a few extra pound in those. You can hear when they do pop. Hear that giant bang, it's all that air pressure escaping all at once. And obviously the more pressure you got in the tyre, the bigger the bang. Like I said, qualifying, you've got to get a feel for this pad, alright? It's not a pad that gets skidded a whole lot. In fact, I think Wellcamp Motorfest is the only burnout competition that's held at this pad, and it's once a year, alright? So you can easily forget how grippy it is, and not to mention the resurfacing and whatnot. But he's building up plenty of smoke here. Make sure he's getting in those corners. I think she's leading first or second. to that pad and absolutely chucking it around. It's what we like to see. Just about 360s on the spot. Nice and low. Looks tough. And gets pretty low out of it. That's what we want to see. We'll be very happy with that. I really like cars whipping it around into that corner. That's my favourite corner of the pad. Hit the group in the revs. It could be fuel slosh, I'm just guessing, but it's happening when he's whipping it around here. Sucking it in. So, when he takes it a bit slower, he's keeping the revs up there, so that'll be something to keep in mind for him as the day goes on. And then for the basics, you think, but I think that thing's got massive potential to be one of our top 6 today. Apart from that, we need to sort that, brother. Nah, that's tough. I like that car. Slow and keeping that smoke quantity up, right? I think if you're really going to keep it up, you need to go slow and controlled, keep those smoke scores high. Or you need to whip it around like a madman and sort of miss out a bit on the smoke scores. It kind of, you can win either way. There's that corner. I can't see from here, but that looks pretty damn close. consistent. Haven't heard the revs drop once. Controls very good this bloke. All over it. Great use of the pad. So now the speed things up a bit. What's good is he's got all the windows up, so hopefully it's not getting too... He's got the driver's window down, but hopefully it's not getting too smoky in there for him. Might be heating up a little bit, but we've got the tyre just about to go. Do we get both off? I can't see. There's one off. Blokes on the right hand side there, getting absolutely peppered. The way the wind's blowing, you're going to be copping it all day. So these are the true die-hard fans over there. Shout out to you blokes, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be happy with that one. Plenty of smoke pumping out of that car for the entire skid. Bit of a rim bash, bit of a celebration going on now. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Next up to William's going, whoa. Screw. All right, next up we've got... Now he's teasing us. some revs in it. That sounded good. Like I said, good bad news, we got good smoke and plenty of driver control. He's getting in the shots. Give it up for you, Upset. I'll tell you what, mate, that's cheered me up, that skid. Big screen if you haven't already seen it. Good way to see, you know, if you, wherever you're sitting, if it's covered in smoke. You can still see what the car's doing. We've got plenty of camera angles happening. And like I said, we've got the drone up there. Those two will be having an absolute blast right now, and that's what it's about. Get me out on the pad with your mates. We've got some equipment coming out the front of his car. It's getting warm. He wants to get these tires off. Some water there, brother. I don't know how that 10 gauge is looking, but it makes you still going, so we're nearly there. Oh yeah. Guys, give it up for the AU Falcon. It sounds like it's got VTEC almost. Good bad news. We're doing it here. How we good then? I have no job. It hits the same point. You can sort that out. Some of you blokes are making some ridiculous moments, aren't you? I know you were out there. I can feel it. Yeah, this bloke here's got a good one. Yeah, brother. You gotta go down and enter, bro. Team VT, defective tip rack. Represent. Yeah. Smoky on the pass now. Double entered, so this will be the second entry. They've obviously, we've got three double entered cars and to the end, so they're giving them the maximum amount of time to pull down a big consideration. They're going to put fresh set of tyres on, they're going to pop that bonnet, put the fans on, do whatever they can do to cool down that coolant set. So they can come back out and skid in the same qualifying event with a second driver. Can you imagine if they both make the finals? I wouldn't like to be that car. You'd be going 11,000 skids per day. Your tyre bill will be through the roof. Hey, it's all worth it. Get back to Spooky. How do I go with that? They got over the lift kit and they're rearing that big dead set. And sometimes it's not about looks, sometimes it's about practicality, right? You're driving off the pad, you don't want any dragging your ass, getting beached. See, now it's sitting flat. I reckon they've done that on purpose. Give it up for Smokey, guys. FG Falcon. It really is Holden versus Ford out here. for defective, ladies and gentlemen. That rounds out the qualifying of the 6-cylinder class here at Wellcamp Motorfest today. All right? And that is...
Well, he's definitely got the easy round up now. Covering lots of real estate out there, which is a good thing.
These purpose-built skid cars. Now this thing looks like it wants to...
And that car definitely likes the red limiter. Still favoring plenty of real estate out there.
It is what it is. All of this, we get in the corner, we get in the corner. Oh man, that's how it's done. These guys seem to be hanging on.
Absolutely, look at the problem. Nothing up here.
Slammed on its guts, I like it. Ticket of approval, mate. Lovely tip into, plenty of speed, standing down the back wall, didn't hit the wall, obviously.
He's carrying
Gentlemen, put it together for sit-up. entry price. Not many pro cars out there with a manual gearbox. But this car looks like it could be seeing some street duties as well. The exhaust, the stock style exhaust. We got the filters out the bottom, but don't worry about that. He's got his plates off, so
Here we are.
I reckon that's what in the days of social media now, you got license plates, you got videos going up. Even if it is out of burnout comp, you're doing it legally. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still
Get a bit of attention you don't want.
yes.
It's strong.
Man, he took that deep into that corner.
And that pace. Bit of D-Lam happening there. That's right. And he's running down.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that car's running on 98. I could be wrong.
She's definitely nice and rich. I'll tell you that much.
Listen to him.
Sounds angry. Well, he's got the right job on the
Big criminal smoke coming out of this thing.
He's staying all the way down the road, kept it open. I think he's going to run around the outside of the pad.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little tire, big pressure. You can hear him go forward now. Listen to it. It sounds good. I like that limiter.
And the flamage out the side.
Absolutely. Actually, you've just brought up another very important point. I'm going to bet. The exhaust tips on this thing, interestingly, pressed into the Chevrolet badge. So they've got a 3-inch exhaust exit that's shaped like a Chev badge.
Bit of a good giveaway on that, isn't it?
A little bit. I think you could probably make a safe bet on what motors are winning. We'll see what Hilexes can do. They're a small car, they're light,
And they just caught an absolute hiding.
and he's ticked off Cole's corner. Is he going to do it twice?
That's extra points for him.
Yes. In my books, anyways. He's got his radiator laying down flat on the trailer, and you can see the fans pumping the smoke up on the back of the trailer. On the back of the
doing that on purpose.
You know what that means? If it's something in that area, it could be filling that radiator with little bits of time. And what you can find is eventually over time that'll clog up and reduced airflow could cause problems.
Well, we might have to mention that he should be cleaning his radiator after every run.
Absolutely. Down here.
Hey!
They got both off at the same time. It's pretty rare. Guy's giving off the loose locks. He's out there enjoying a rim bash. Just seeing if we had a little bit of fire under the bottom of that car. That was a top-notch skid. He'll be extremely happy with that. Round one qualifying. To see a skid like that.
Somebody's going to tell these guys this is qualifying and not finals. Let's maximize the spread. I'd give that an A+. down into Coles Corner. Plenty of smoke coming out of the back of the car. And that be two. But if you like what you see right now, make some noise for being done.
In round one qualifying.
Get the first car out, very slow down, so he hasn't hit anything, which is always good. Working round to the opposite corner. Showing good control of the car as he gets it nice and fast for the lead. Really is having control of this corner. Oh, he's cutting this one fine.
Tonight at the entrance to here at Wellcamp Motorfest. I don't know if he touched the wall there, like I can't see. It was this close, sheet of paper sort of thing.
Obviously owns his own panel beating shop.
Well, he's getting very tied into them corners. A bit of smoke. Oh no, here we go, he's got the next one.
That's about as deep as we've seen it down at Cuddles Corner so far.
Yeah, mate, that was deep all right. Just in case.
And a spare set of underwear.
Yes.
And I reckon he's missed the shed that rear bumper bar, so it does hit the wall, it slides off.
You know what? This guy's so He's loving it. Well-earned celebration for the cracker skid. He's getting in those corners, nice and tight.
Textbook farm track here, folks.
Like I keep saying, makes it look easy, knows what he's doing. Opening farm truck. Round one qualifying, he's going to be happy with that skid. Like I said, everyone's getting a feel for this pad. There's now getting a little bit of a rubber layer down on the pad. So how's that affecting people? What's happened here, mate? Yeah. What you got to. Every time you get in the car, you need to do the best skid you've ever done. And we always try. And that's all you can... Damn, brother, that's a hectic mullet. You got to get in that mullet competition, bro.
Well, so far, so good.
There's still one on. If you want to get it off, you can. Bury
She's
it.
thinking about it.
Bury it.
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Hell yeah. On Lemmy. I want to hear Lemmy. Alright? You can't have a plate like that. Guys, give it up for Liv on Lemmy. He's absolutely pumped that set. Get ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Pro Class here at Wellcamp Motorfest. Let's go! Awesome driver skill. I know we will. These guys, mate, I'm telling you.
Big fan of that red one here as well. And these guys are acting like it's the finals already.
Well, this is the Pro Class. He smacked the ball. He'll get it up the front row. Revving the bejesus out of it. Good start for Jason Kelly, Adam Kelly, and I don't know if we got tyres off, and like I said, there might be a little bit of a leak coming out and a few flames. The boys are on it. Get that up, y'all. All I can say is he made it look easy. Let me tell you, that car would not be easy to drive at all. Good pad use, good smoke, and this is just qualifying. In the low threes, depending on one wheel spinning. Dragging the bumper around. Because one tire's still on and it wasn't spinning. But give it up for Stinger. Let's see what he can do. He's got to be happy with that. He's driving up. The skeleton's nodding good approval. He knows it was a good skid. Next up, we've got... It's qualifying. Absolutely off its head. Peeled the tire off the rim. Bloody Commodore drivers, mate, I tell you what. Something wrong with those blokes. Round 1 qualifying at Toowoomba Motorfest. But that Ford does a tough skid all day, every day. that thing quick, very quick. That was a tough skid. Love to see it. Really stoked with that skid. Killer skid, he'll be stoked with that. Round one qualifying, let's go. And I'll tell you what, I've seen the most amount of hectic shirts in my entire life here at Wellcamp Motorfest today. He's going to live up to his name. Round one qualifying, just listen to it there. Too cranky, what can I say? That was a textbook skid. He's going to be loving that for his first round of qualifying. Results speak for themselves, right? Tell you what though, I respect it. I respect it. He took that thing in. And he saved it, and he's pulling right back into that corner. We're about to see an angry skid, I think. We are about to see an angry skid. It's qualifying round one. Give it up for Casper. Alright, out here at Wellcamp Motorfest, proudly supported by Tour Bearings and Hydraulics and Auto Towing. Let's go! saying it, but it's qualifying, man. It is qualifying. Privy to. I can't wait to see this car go. We've got heaps of comp. Skid from Indecent. That was awesome. I noticed he got deep into those corners as well. He's ready. Now I actually rate this because he ran around the class, but he's put himself in the pro class because the prize money is significantly larger in the pro class. And he's doing it with an aspirated 4x4. I don't know what the engine combo is, it's probably a 4 small one. Great use of the I think he belongs in the pro class, to be honest with you. It'll be interesting to see the scores and the scorecard. For it, but there's no shortage of power, heaps of smoke, heaps of pad use. And that's what we're looking for. Here's the pro class. The little Ford Escort, orange juice. Solid contender. Just goes to show naturally aspirated cars definitely have a place in the pro class of Australian burnouts. Mr. Chow, someone else just gone. We got Juice here now, and heaps of others. All right, and just quickly again, we got one car that still hasn't been moved. All right, and I know the mic was cutting out, so a big blow. And you know what that means? It means it's one of my favourites. I can't wait to see. They actually offered me the keys to drive it. I turned them down. I ain't here to do that. But I would love to see what he's trying to move that ball out the way, I think. It's like that don't need to be there. Man, I'm telling you, that was loud. Standing right there. We got dramas, unfortunately. you photographers out there, make sure you get a shot of this. Right. Just baits open, mate. Right, one more round of applause for job done. We'd never like to see cars getting towed off the pad, but that is the sport of burnouts, and sometimes it just ain't your day, you know? It's definitely got the bones there. They just need to iron out a few little issues. Whatever's going on in the car, could be electrical, could be fuel, or whatever. But she's showing promise. Round 1 of qualifying. Wellcamp. Man, that thing's low now. It's popped its tyres. Bloody hell. A serious
He's got the big Rebby out there. Had to bail out. Was heading for the wall. He's just getting a feel for the lay of the land.
I think so.
As he heads off Cuddle's Corner.
Well, he's driven off early. I don't know. There could be some.
Yep, he's here to get it. I really got lost in all that smoke.
Oh, I'm not hearing much engine noise.
No, it's a little bit quiet. How's the Serenity? He's got to fire up. This should be an angry skid.
To get us in time, right?
Have a slight miss in it.
Yes. Yeah, definitely something going on there, and car shouldn't be shutting off mid-skid.